and welcome to today's video. I'm Sunny Galt, joined by David Moyer.
Hi there.
Hi. Well, this is the battle for a healthy voice, guys. And one of the series we do on our YouTube channel is called Vocal Coach Reactions. And this is where we take a popular singer or band from today and we listen to a couple of their songs. David is our resident expert. And we talk about something called pure Bel Canto. If you haven't heard of that before, please check out our website, purebelcanto.com. I'll put the link up on the screen here for you.
And I've been teaching that for over 50 years.
Yeah.
And I used to sing correctly. And as you know, I damaged my voice knowing how to sing right. I was just thinking about pure Bel Canto and how I used to sing with that. And it really worked for me.
Yeah.
But then in order to make a living, I went in and sang compressed sound, much like Freddie Mercury. But I have a lot of allergies. And I've learned since then, don't sing hard rock if you got allergies.
Yeah.
Choose a lighter venue.
Yeah. Well, the group that we're talking about today, I don't know, would you classify them as rock? We're talking about...
I think I'd call it rock. Pop rock.
Pop rock, maybe?
Pop rock, 'cause she's a lighter singer.
So we've got Stevie Nicks, that's the she that David just mentioned, and Fleetwood Mac. So we're kind of doing a combination today.
Okay.
As you know, they were a group, and then Stevie kind of went out on her own.
Yep.
Stevie Nicks is known for having kind of that graspy, what would you call it? Just
Graspy, gravelly, rough, earthy voice.
That's right.
Earthy.
General thoughts on Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac, David?
General thoughts. General thoughts would be great performers, lots of success, good visual performers. Mm-hmm. Geez, Stevie could sure tell a story when she's on stage, right up there with Adele, right up there with any of the famous ones like Bruno Mars. Great visual and really great sound in terms of emotional expression. However, as I was just studying before we did this, she did have a lot of trouble with her voice in the 70s, and then she found a coach, and clear into 1998, I just read it, and she saved her voice. That's why she's still singing. You have to be very careful how you use that voice. When you do rock, because rock was not designed by coaches. It was designed by just letting her rip. Mm-hmm. Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we just did a video on that, actually, how to use pure Bel Canto when singing rock. So
That's right.
If you guys haven't checked out that video, make sure you check it out.
Okay,
so David, let's watch our first clip. This is coming from a song called Dreams, very popular, Fleetwood Mac. This is live. Both the songs are live. And this is Dreams is from the 1977 album Rumors. Okay, very popular album.
Okay.
All right, let's take a listen.
We should play the way you feel it. Listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost and what you had.
All right, David, what do you think?
I think that she doesn't have much of a range going on there. In other words, it's not a whole lot of pitch change. She's singing for rock, pop rock, she's singing pretty healthy. Mm-hmm. She really is. She's got a really nice vibrato.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It doesn't tremolo. Mm-hmm. So she's certainly singing with breath. Is she singing pure Bel Canto? Well, the truth of the matter is if you were to sing pure Bel Canto, I'm not sure you could, if you did exactly pure Bel Canto, you'd sound a bit like a light opera singer. So I think she's singing on the breath and she's using proper support. I don't see her head going up and down, and I don't see her jaw expanding much.
Or the veins.
So,
you don't really see that.
Yeah. I think her production is for that kind of style. It's pretty healthy.
Yeah.
I
And
like
also Fleetwood Mac in there. You could kind of hear them as the background vocals. All
yeah,
of that
there's
was
no
light.
offensiveness in the vocals.
Yeah.
Just nice, light production. You got to be careful.
Yep, absolutely.
Otherwise, you yell.
Yeah. and then you get into trouble. We
Yep.
don't want that. We definitely want you guys to preserve your voices. All right, David, so let's take a look at the second clip. This is when Stevie kind of started to go out on her own, right? So when she kind of left Fleetwood Mac, I think a lot of them kind of tried to do their own thing for a while. Stevie Nicks was very successful at this. In 1983, she came out with a song called Stand Back. So I found a live version of it because it's always good for us to look at the live version as opposed to something it's pre-produced
Had she
and
just
recorded.
gone on her own, Sonny? Do you
You
know?
know, I'm not sure. I think this was kind of in the beginning. I'm not sure
Okay.
right when she made that break.
All right.
But let's take a listen.
Said no to him again and again. First he took my heart, then he ran. No one knows how I feel, what I mean, unless you
whoa.
read between my lines. One man walked away from me. First he took my hand.
So that's totally different.
Oh, it is completely different. In fact, in the article I was reading about her before we videoed, it said that what she did is, since she hadn't had any vocal training, she just screamed and yelled until her voice went hoarse. So it's pretty obvious there's a lot of scratch in her voice, a lot of roughness at this point. Again, not much range in terms of the song, but I don't hear much vibrato. I hear kind of a straight tone. I hear a little bit of vibrato, and vibrato is a manifestation of a well-placed sound. For those of you guys that are watching this video and you haven't listened to Pure Bel Canto or any of our other videos, you should take a listen to them because you're going to hear a lot of different things. Pure Bel Canto is extremely important for vocal health. And this is 1983, as you said. So this is only like 5 years after,
Yeah.
no, about 6 years. 6 years after the first song we heard, which was 77, I think
Yes,
you said.
yes.
Okay, so it wasn't until 1998 in the article I read that she got a coach. So she continued on a downhill spiral and then got help. And now she says she still sings. And that article wasn't too long ago. So it's really important. You have to sing with breath. A tone should have breath in the tone, but it should not be a breathy tone. Nor should it be so pulled upon or compressed that it's a rough, ragged sound like that. It could be ah, or it could be ah. Hear the difference?
Oh,
you know?
big time.
And that's what they do. And then they end up with that tremolo, and if you don't change it, you end up like Liza Minnelli.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the whole thing gets going and on. Just, ooh.
Well, and like Liza Minnelli, I feel like Stevie Nicks also gets impersonated a lot, and this is the voice that is impersonated when people try to do Stevie Nicks, right?
Oh, yeah,
And she's
absolutely.
known for this, and I think I mentioned to you earlier
Yeah,
before
somebody-
we were recording,
yeah.
you were playing something, I said, you know what, that sounds like Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. Well, people imitate people.
Right.
And it's okay to imitate, but it's not good to copy because everybody's voice is God-given. He breaks the mold every time he makes a voice. And to say, I don't want anybody who studies Pure Bel Canto under David Moyer ever to say, oh, that sounds like a David Moyer voice. Never. They should sound like, oh, that's a Sonny Gold voice. Or, oh, that's a Sylvia Ruff voice, one of my students. Or that's John Berger voice. Because that's who they are.
Right.
It should be their
They're unique.
sound, their unique sound.
Okay.
Their unique God-given sound.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. And we want to preserve that for as long as possible. We want you guys to be singing and speaking, whatever you're doing with your voice. We want, you to be able to do that for as
Even
long
for
as you
your
can.
grandkids.
Even if you're singing for your grandkids,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
All right, if you guys want to learn more about Pure Bel Canto, please visit our website. David and I do have a short course. It's only a handful of videos, but it goes into the history of Pure Bel Canto and tells you a little bit more about it. We really think that this is the way to sing. We don't want you to have a bunch of surgeries and stuff like that for your voice. This is
No,
happening
I've had 3.
so much. Yeah. You had 3 surgeries.
Yeah, and we found out just the other day, Adele says she's had 1. Of course, it's hard to admit it, but we've read that she's had 10, possibly 11. Lionel Richie's had over 20, and then we've read about so many that have had them. Michael Bublé, Barbara Streisand.
And
just-
it never comes
Yeah.
back fully.
No, it
never.
can't.
Yeah.
Because if you got a scar on your hand, you cut on your hand and you get stitches, it'll heal. But I can still show you a scar I got when I was 13 years old.
Yeah.
I cut myself with a knife.
Same thing with
Still
your vocal
there.
cords, right?
It never
Same
goes
thing.
away. And
Yeah.
so the bands are supposed to be like a brand new razor blade, like you're shaving your legs or your arms or your face. And when you get damage and
Yeah.
it heals, then it has some roughness to that area. Not necessarily the whole thing, but you're going to have a little trouble with the area. With me, I have allergies. And if you have allergies, be very careful about the genre you choose to sing with.
Okay. All right, guys, be sure to check out the website, check out our course, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you
Please
get
do.
notifications every time we
And
release
we'll be
new
adding
videos.
more videos to that, too, about how to sing better and pronounce words. And but there'll be more added to that Bel Canto.
Absolutely. See you guys later.